What's up, guys? It's your boy, Preaching Basketball here. Today I'll be talking about the top 4 surprising teams in the 2019-2020 NBA season. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more quality content, and into the video. The Miami Heat in the 2019-2020 NBA season have had a 41-24 record, good enough for the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. In the offseason, they signed a top 50 player in Jimmy Butler. He has been leading them, averaging 20 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 6.1 assists on 45% from the field and a bad 24% from 3. This season, he has shown to be a versatile player, averaging a career high in assists, and in many games he has trusted other players to take big shots and lead the team in points in different games, showing his unselfishness. Miami's second star, Bam Adebayo, should be considered for the Most Improved Player award because he's averaging 16.2 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and 5.1 assists on 56% from the field, being one of the most versatile power forwards in the league today. With his ball handling skills being on Anthony Davis's level, also his passing is underrated because he averages 5 assists as a power forward, and Miami often looks at him to make plays. He is a top defender in the NBA with his ability to protect the rim and guard all position switches. Kendrick Nunn has been a factor, with him averaging 15.6 points per game and 3 assists on 44% from the field and 36% from 3. He was undrafted and is showing why he deserves to be in the league. Duncan Robinson, who is also undrafted, has averaged 13.3 points per game on an astonishing 44% 3 so early into his career. He has proven to be one of the top shooters in the league today. Their rookie Tyler Herro has been great, averaging 12.9 points per game on 39% from 3. At the trade deadline, they got Andre Iguodala and Jay Crowder, who are good defenders and they can put on star players. Goran Dragic has been great off the bench, averaging 16.1 points per game and 5.1 assists on 43% field goal shooting and 37% from 3. Before the NBA season started, the Heat were expected to be a 6th to 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, with some saying they wouldn't even make the playoffs. A big reason for that is because no one expected players such as Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, and Tyler Herro to make such a huge impact. In the playoffs, it will be scary because they have so much three-point shooters to space the floor. They also have 8 double-digit scorers, meaning in the playoffs their best player can be anyone and it can be difficult to scout for them. I can't wait to see how far they go. The Oklahoma City Thunder in the 2019-2020 NBA season have had a 40-24 record, good enough for the 4th seed in the Western Conference. In the offseason, they traded for Chris Paul, who has led them averaging 17.7 points per game, 6.8 assists on 48% from the field and 36% from 3. He has definitely deserved his All-Star this year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has averaged 19.3 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, and 3.3 assists on 47% from the field and 35% from 3, becoming one of the best young guards in the NBA. He will definitely make a few All-Star appearances before his career is done. Danilo Gallinari has averaged 19.2 points per game on 43% field goal shooting and 40% from 3. He is extremely underrated, playing like an all-star this year. He is key to spacing the floor for OKC. Dennis Schroeder is definitely the leading candidate for the 6th Man of the Year award, with him averaging 19 points per game and 4.1 assists on 46% from the field and 38% from 3 off the bench. Steven Adams has been a good defensive center. No one on planet Earth expected OKC to make the playoffs. I personally thought they would be one of the worst teams. Everyone expected them to trade Chris Paul to a contender. In the first round, they're expected to play the Houston Rockets, Although Houston is heavily favored, I wouldn't count OKC out. In the 2019-2020 NBA season, the Memphis Grizzlies have had a 32-33 record, good enough for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. They are led by rookie Ja Morant, who has averaged 17.6 points per game and 6.9 assists on 49% from the field and 36% from three. It's astonishing how a rookie can lead his team to the playoffs. He is the clear rookie of the year and will be a top 10 player in the 2020 era. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been very important, averaging 16.9 points per game and 1.6 blocks on 46% from the field and 39% from three. He has been important, being a great defender, and if he can work on rebounding and fouling less, it would make him a way better player and be able to play way more minutes. Dillon Brooks has averaged 15.7 points per game on 40% field goal shooting and 36% from three, being a second shot creator for the team. He just needs to improve his efficiency and he could be way better and help the team more. Jonas Valanciunas has still been super underrated because to this team he's a great pick and roll partner with Ja Morant and being a good rebounder, averaging 15 points per game and 8 rebounds on 58% from the field. Brandon Clark has been an underrated rookie, making an instant positive impact as a rookie, which is rare. He's averaged 12 points per game and 5.8 rebounds on 62% from the field and 40% from three. Memphis will likely lose in the first round, but it's a positive sign that they are in the playoffs, with Ja showing potential of not being put in a Devin Booker situation. Everyone expected them to be in the lottery, but they have had a lot of surprising players and been a surprising team. The Toronto Raptors in the 2019-2020 NBA season have had a 46-18 record, good enough for the second seed in the Eastern Conference. In the offseason, they lost Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Clippers and Danny Green to the Los Angeles Lakers. Most people had them as the 8th seed or the 7th seed, but they have surprised everyone, with players that weren't even known coming in and making an impact. Pascal Siakam has averaged 23.6 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 3.6 assists on 45% from the field and 35% from three. This year he has been a star and he has improved every year, and now he is leading a top 5 team in the NBA. No one would have thought that. Kyle Lowry has averaged 19.7 points per game and 7.7 assists on 41% from the field and 35% from three, being maybe the most important player on the team. He's a great on defense and a great leader. Fred VanVleet has improved a lot, averaging 17.6 points per game and 6.6 assists on 30% from three. He has often taken over games, which is spectacular in being such a small guard. Norman Powell has been a dark horse candidate for the Most Improved Player award, averaging 16.4 points per game on 50% from the field and 39% from three. He has been a great scorer off the bench, whether coming off the bench or starting. Serge Ibaka has been amazing, averaging 16 points per game and 8 rebounds on 51% from the field and 39% from three. He has been one of the most consistent players for us. OG Anunoby has been a great defender and has made improvements in his shooting 50% from the field and 38% from three. Players such as Terrence Davis Jr., Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, and Chris Boucher have been great role players off the bench, bringing energy and defense, and in Terrence Davis's case, timely threes. And when you factor in that we have had such a great record while we struggle with injuries all year, with Lowry missing 12 games, Fred missing 16, Pascal missing 11, Norm missing 20, Serge missing 14, and Gasol missing 25 plus. They are one of the best defensive teams. If Nick Nurse doesn't win the Coach of the Year, it will be a robbery because ever since he became the head coach, we have been doing way better. In the playoffs, it's realistic to expect the conference finals, but if we face the Bucks, it would be a tough series, but it wouldn't be impossible since we beat them last year. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. Drop down below which teams I missed and what you agree with. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more quality content, and Preaching Basketball out.